How's it going, everyone? Arctic Knight here, and we are back with another episode of Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. Last episode, after a few failed attempts, we managed to finally get everything going. And we're chilling at the lounge with the spirit, and probably the other killers as well, but we don't care about them. We're here for the spirit and possibly the huntress, but not the trapper. No trapper. Trapper bad. Finally, freedom from the preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground. So nobody believed I was putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap. And when that didn't work, I tried whining. And when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island. Hot. But it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on this island. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Aww. She's so cute! Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. It's okay, Dwight. I understand. Is that what you'll be saying when you get behind the bar to make you... Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams? Dwight just screams. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So what'll you be having? Scotch on the rocks, vodka soda, sangria, or a virgin dyke. A fucking drink. God damn it. I personally don't like any of these. Like, I'll drink them if they're given to me or if that's all I have, but I guess I'll go with the sangria. Something fruity but refreshing. Hold the coconut rum. Hold the coconut rum. That's not me. This is not me. I would never say that. I love coconut. And rum, I love rum. I have some coconut rum in my cabinet right now. My pleasure. That sounds nice. We used to make drinks like that back home. Well, not we exactly. I watched someone make a drink like that once. Wraith, are you a man of culture then? Or killer of culture? They looked happy. Now's your chance to be the one with the drink. What do you say? This is some sort of juice for a child? Are there children hiding about? No, it's for adults. The kind who like, you know, tropical fun. Huntress really seemed to perk up at the idea of kids being around, and is bummed to hear there aren't any. But I'm quite glad it's just grown-ups on this island, personally. Little ones should definitely not be exposed to this. Yeah, especially with the trapper around. Not my cup of tea, but okay, sure. We can still use it for a toast, yeah? To new adventures. Oh, we got an achievement. To new friends. To, Clink. Did you just say Clink? No. Since we fulfilled your request, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time. I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of fox enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fine. Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. Oh, you're definitely a nerd, Spirit. It's okay. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction or non. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. The escape into your own mind. A groan rolls to the crowd. Not a lot of readers here. I'd imagine based on that response, they were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Considering the situation we're in, it seems any appropriate time to ask you. Arctic, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, it has to be a classic horror for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains. And also, those books are all in the public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gone soft these past 100 years, so what's your favorite? I don't really read books, but, you know, I do like Dracula. I like Frankenstein. I've never read, or seen anything involving Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I remember that was, like, a whole thing for, like, when The Blight was coming out, and there was speculation that that was going to be the new killer. So I wonder if this is like maybe a teaser to the future, like secretly, like they will do a. I mean, I would love to see a Frankenstein, like all three of these options to be a DLC in the future. I guess Dracula. You know, the blood-sucking new vampires. I love vampires. Vampires are pretty cool things. Dracula is one classic that's still scary. To be seduced by some beautiful stranger, only to learn later on that they're an immortal villain. It's downright thrilling? Well, I guess, but I was going to say that despite the deviant behavior of Dracula and the threat of possible danger or even death that he poses, you can't help but get turned on by the liberation from the status quo that he represents. Is she blushing? I think she's blushing. That's hot. Same here. So what if some old doctor says he's a bad boy? You're supposed to reek like garlic and sleep alone? Who do you think would buy into that? If you're gonna be trapped in the nightmare that is undead life eternal, which I know a little something about, you could do a lot worse than great clothes, a castle, and a lover who doesn't take shit from anyone. I mean, yeah, I mean, no, any sexy vampire ladies out there, hook up? I mean, I don't mind. I think it'd be pretty hot. The scariest part of Dracula is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interesting to make love to as a vampire. Oh my. I don't know for these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Oh no. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. The trick? Oh god, he's hot! Oh no! He's hot! Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. I'm not either. Is he an option? Well, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it, hack. I don't know. What's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for our game? Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea while also teasing the secret tricks. What? Secret Trickster ending? Alright, this is a tough... If I could get Trickster, it's gonna be a tough choice between him and the Spirit. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap spit. That is... Oh. Well, let's be clear. This ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic-like. Yes, romance is the goal. So we'll all be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imagination while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Arctic, you're up. You grip the bottle in your hand. Oh, minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. On the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This year, upcoming minigame, a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. I mean, if I'm with a Trapper, it's kind of losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Alright, let's do this. I'm ready. Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. I'm fine with any of these three. I just don't want the Trapper. Please, God, if you give me the Trapper. Yes! You got Spirit. You two are meant to be. Psych. You have to actually spin multiple times to get the real result. First, to get to 3 times is your true match. Oh, no. No! Oh, God! Oh. It's literally between Spirit and Trapper at this point. No! 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 I can't! No! Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beast surrounded... No! I can't! I won't do it! I can't kiss him! Trapper, lust in his eyes, sweat glistening on his skin. Your heart races. You can... No! Game Arctic. In-game Arctic, listen to me. You don't want that. He is an asshole. Yes, we love him when we play as him, but we don't want him here. No. Takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try to lock lips in this state, you might gross him out so completely that he'll never be able to look at you romantically again. I'm fine with that. Trapper. We. Save it. It's not happening. Oh, thank God. Don't cry. I know to get this close to a living God, and they feel... Don't cry. I know to get this close to a living God and then feel the sting of his rejection. It must hurt bad. No, I'm not hurting. We don't take it personally. Well, do. But use it to make yourself stronger. It's not because I don't want to. It's because you haven't earned it yet. You might later. For now, it can't be that easy. Sure, maybe that one of the others. They're weak, sad, lonely. Not me. I don't need this. It's mine to give or to withhold. You really dodged the bullet. This means you'll get a chance to present yourself a bit more flattering of a light later, assuming you survive. I'm not ashamed to tell you that I think you're cute. Oh wait, that's Trapper saying that. Okay. I would make out with you so hard your heart would cave in if I wanted to, and I do, but I still won't. Tell anyone I told you this and you die, they die, and then I have you all revived and kill you again. If anyone asks, I was the best you ever had, which... it might just be. Another time. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. That we can only assume was passionate because we never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. But dinner is being served right away. We must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. When there are so many more interesting things to die for Dwight. Do I get to pick which dinner I have? So, next activity is mealtime. What were you expecting? You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cooking area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on a cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's a very limited seating directly around you. And, ooh, great, terrific. It seems that everybody wants to sit next to you. Even better is they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Is there any other killers, or is just Trickster here? Like, do... secret 5th killer? He's so beautiful! Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised? Well, yeah, well, they don't call him expected, sir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds. of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Arctic. Real good. Oh my. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and call it our directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper. So Huntress and okay. Okay, no, they can sit at the ends with their normal sexy arms. Now that everyone's seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully to both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you did actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat! Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Wraith, if killing a cow is, murder, I'm sorry, but God shouldn't have made them so goddamn delicious. What you think, considering that you've been up to? Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just staring facts. You need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true. It's the best kind of true. I love me my steak. I couldn't. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Arctic, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. Oh, God. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scrapes of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says entwine? Entwine? Is it entwine? I think it's entwine. First, who says twine? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Well, you're all from different eras throughout history. But anyways, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two are in your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Ovs. The hell it is. I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Please stop. Please, I hate when we fight, or talk, or when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great, instead of slicing up, you can club it to a second death. Bergman volunteered to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Wait, we're eating Felix? Otherwise, we're eating Felix! And it doesn't matter which one does it. When we're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapons, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. I mean, yeah, I can understand that. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate it for it to get cold. Did you two really cook Felix up? He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts on top. Okay, yes. Yep. I understand. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with this less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. I mean, I think katanas are probably, like, one of the coolest weapons. I would love to, like, own one. But but I know the maintenance for it I would fall behind on. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell, I mean. Oh, it's the ocean. We haven't heard from Ocean in a while. Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claude and Dwight aren't the only ones who's been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. I mean, only two of them... Only one of them... They can all fit through there, right? Like, the trapper mask... No, maybe not trappers. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about Arctic. Number two is... No, number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Yeah, true. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut out in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. They're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull! Wow. You ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Damn it! Yeah, she's right, Arctic. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull! I won't lie, this would be me. Like, if I'm sitting at a table and I see a seagull flying by, I'm like, Seagull! I'll be like, Kevin! Larry! Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points, I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten. So you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Ocean. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide narrator to the narrator, the Ocean. Not sure I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them have lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? Yeah, thanks, narrator, for killing me about not picking Mint Chip last episode. For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth, the ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this Ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. For though the choices might be yours to make, but they're mine to reward. Oh. You wake up to find Spirit holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh, I'm in love! I mean, I was already in love, but I'm in more love! Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Staring out there over the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feelings inside me that were all truly insignificant, and the only thing worth pursuing is revenge. Truly inspiring. Inspiring? I have to wonder, how could anyone believe anything else? You look out into the darkness of night and ponder her question. Well, it's a simple question. How could they? How could anyone not feel small and alone in the face of such massive nothingness? You found someone special. I used to feel that way, small, unimportant, alone. But lately, I'm not so sure. I've started to feel different. I've started to actually think that maybe this island is where I might meet someone special. You look at Spirit, who has turned from the ocean to look at you while you speak on this topic. She's clearly so passionate about. A friend, perhaps something more. I don't know what this island has planned for me. Ha! A friend? Friends are just cowards who seek comfort in numbers. I had friends once, back before I was chopped into a bunch of pieces by my father. Friends aren't what's keeping me held together. I'm floating in a cloud of rage. Ugh, I was so dumb, so busy to please everyone, and to be the perfect student, the perfect employee, the perfect daughter. I didn't take care of myself, and now I'm all I've got. Worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny. My purpose that was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, so this might sound a bit silly, but... Spirit looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. When she's convinced that it's only you two, she continues. There's a dragon that lives inside me, I've always known. But I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid. You're not stupid. That sounds badass. Right? But I didn't let it out. And when I chop chop, and now that dragon is pretty much a one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside of you, stranger? No dragon, but just a lot of fire. A raging inferno, in fact, beginning to burn this whole place down if I let it out. Maybe I am the dragon. I'm sorry, but you're no dragon. And breathing fire, that's some hobbit-type nonsense. Aw. I'm a descendant of proud samurai. Our dragons are on a whole other level. Your dragons breathe fire, too. You can't lie to me. Looks like there was only room for one dragon inside. Inside Spirit, after all. Alright. We're going to save right here, and this is where we're going to end this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see all of you in the next one, where we'll see more sexy monsters.